Hey, welcome everybody. Today we're gonna make South Carolina shrimp ceviche. My name's Kevin Joseph and we're in the Raw Lab in Charleston, South Carolina. And here we go. We're gonna take these beautiful, what they call a 21 to 25. That means 21 to 25 shrimp per pound. And we're gonna peel them with the amazing Toadfish shrimp peeler. So incredible tool. I rely on this thing like I can't even tell you. Basically, you take the shrimp. Obviously, if they're frozen, you thaw them out. So easy to get fresh shrimp in South Carolina though. So try and get those. You basically insert the tool in the end of the shrimp at the top, just below the shell. Push it along the top of the body of the shrimp and get it to about that point, and then pull the meat away from the shell. And you get a perfectly butterflied, just a perfectly butterflied shrimp without the tail. And it makes this whole process so much incredibly easier. I can't even begin to tell you. So this tool is just amazing. I love it. Couldn't live without it now that I've had it. Just watch yourself on this little bit of a sharp bit here. That's what butterflies the shrimp, which is super important. Creates a whole step. I mean, again, I can't say how much this works so well and saves so much time in the kitchen and creates a perfectly butterfly product. So that's butterfly meat, which means it's opened up, and that's where the vein would be. So now I've got something that I can clean very, very easily. So you basically do that for however many shrimp you think you need, and then you rinse that out underwater, get rid of all the veins, and you're ready to go and start to dice it up into the proper size for the ceviche. So I always say, if you can squeeze a lime and dice a vegetable, you can make ceviche. It becomes this. So classic cooking show. Most important things about ceviche that some people don't do is they don't drain off the lime juice. So that's acid and it's tart and it's sharp. And so you want to get all of that away from your protein, which is your beautiful South Carolina shrimp. So that's that. And then you go. That's enough ceviche for 1 or 2 people. Next thing is I never add any vegetable or any of the vegetable components until I'm basically serving it. So again, ceviche is as simple as dicing some scallions. I'm just following what I think are the rules of a real ceviche, which is make it fresh and don't add the veg until the very end. When you're using your peppers, I like to use red, green, and gold. I like to have some color in this dish. So I use 3 different colors of pepper. You could certainly just use 1 pepper, but I do think a traditional ceviche, generally speaking, has pepper in it. So I just use less of each. You would think shrimp would be salty. It's not as salty as you think. I like to add a little bit of smoked sea salt to give this ceviche a bit of a smokiness to it. Lime juice, the tartness of the lime juice really can be tough on the palate. So a little apple cider vinegar will cut that. And I think that's an important part of doing this right. So again, I can't overstate enough how important it is to wait until the very end. It is the last thing you do before you plate this or serve this to add the vegetables. So you've diced your peppers, you've diced your cilantro, you've diced your scallions, you've thrown in your salt, and now you mix it all up and you serve it as quickly as you possibly can. This will ensure that the vegetables stay nice and crisp. Smoked sea salt that we tossed in at the end, and your acid is the lime juice that you cured the ceviche and the shrimp in. Lots of people ask, how long do we do that for? 20 minutes minimum, an hour and a half, maybe maximum. It's up to you. But get your shrimp cooking early, and so that when you're ready to serve it, all you have to do is dice everything, throw it together, mix it, and then boom, it's on the table in front of your guests with chips or whatever you want to use to serve it with. So that's, again, if you can fog a mirror, if you can dice a vegetable, if you can use the Toadfish tool to get peel and devein a shrimp, you can make the best ceviche. It's so good, so fresh, it's so easy. So enjoy.